Yo, 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 it's overtflow. What's going on, you guys? How are you guys doing today? First things first, about the gameplay. We're going to be bringing you a 106 kill game with the S12 shotgun. Hope that you guys enjoy the gameplay. And I don't know how many deaths I get, but if I'm having to guess, I think that I might have died a little bit more than I normally do. But either way, it doesn't matter. 106 kills with shotgun is pretty cool in my opinion. I hope that you guys enjoy the video, and if I am correct, 106 times 2 is like 350. Can we get 350 likes on the video? That would be awesome. But in all seriousness, you guys have been absolutely tremendous with the feedback and the support of the channel lately, and I'm so appreciative. We've been getting upwards of 108 likes a video. We got 11,000 subs now, and I am very appreciative of you guys. If we can push this video up past 150 likes, that would be just perfect with me. If we can strive for 200, then that would be amazing. But if we can get to 150, I would be blown away. All right, you guys, that's the challenge for you. Now, today we're going to be talking about getting choked out, what it feels like to lose consciousness, and just stuff like that. I think that it's not a topic about gameplay or anything like that, but I think it could be a pretty fun topic. I've done Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. If you guys didn't know, I've done Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu for about 6 years on and off, and so I think that it would be a cool thing to discuss. I just thought it would be a fun topic, and let me know if I'm wrong. I just thought that maybe it would be a cool switch-up, a cool variety of topics rather than just about the game or the gameplay. So, before we get into this, I gotta say my signature thing, you know what I'm saying? I gotta get that signature saying up in here, the signature thing that'll say, "What's up, flows? Don't you knows I love all you." Alright, guys, so if you guys don't know what Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is, it's basically like wrestling, but with submissions and arm cranks and foot locks and ankle locks and leg locks and leg bars and arm bars and chokes and back crushing breakers and stuff like that. So I've done that for about 6 years on and off. Since I've been 15, I'm 21 years old now. Oh, real quick before I get into this, follow me on Twitter, guys. It's always in the description below. I'm pretty active on Twitter, and so yeah, follow me there. It's in the description. It's always there. Alright, so back to what I was talking about. And I have been choked out 2 times, and I've been very close to getting choked out. A lot, probably more than I could count. But so I've been choked out, so I know the experience. I try not to get choked out or, you know, all that stuff, because there's no reason to. You can always tap and it's done. But sometimes you want to try to fight to get out of the choke or try to escape. And so I'm going to go ahead and explain to you what it feels like to get choked out. I think that it would be cool. I could demonstrate it, but unfortunately my cousin Philip isn't here. I don't know where he is. Otherwise I would demonstrate on him. I'd have to make sure he was unsuspecting, though. I'd just climb up, monkey grab him, bam, choke, yeah, yeah. So anyways, you guys, basically what it feels like to get choked out. Especially if you're new to Jiu-Jitsu or you're new to the whole getting choked out thing, or you've never been choked out before, you will feel very panicked at first once you realize that your air is getting cut off. And we're talking about blood chokes here, not necessarily air chokes. Air chokes are when you block the trachea. Blood chokes are when you block the sides, the carotid arteries and stuff like that. Anyways, what basically happens is you start to get choked, and for me, because I'm kind of like a seasoned vet, I guess you could say, when I start getting choked out, I realize what's happening, and I try to break the grip, try to break the posture, try to get myself in a dominant position so that I'm no longer getting choked out. And here's basically how it feels. Your face, because the blood gets trapped in your head, your face basically feels like it balloons up. Like, it feels like your face is very full and smushy. That's kind of how it goes. That's kind of what it feels like. And your lips will start to turn blue after a while. Your face will get very red. Your eyes turn red. And I don't know how else. There's no. It just feels like your face is getting bigger. It's the weirdest thing. And of course it's uncomfortable. And then once you get there, once you get a little bit past that point, it gets to the point where you realize that you're probably going to go out soon if you don't escape or tap at that point. And it's a really weird feeling, because at first you're a little bit panicked, like, oh, I gotta, not panic, but, you know, you gotta get out of this position. You gotta escape from this bad positioning. And then from there, what you do is you kind of, it almost gets comfortable, like almost cozy. Like, it feels like very relaxing once you get into that final, with those final moments before you lose consciousness. It feels very, very extremely relaxing. It's kind of a weird thing, because, you know, I mean, if somebody choked me out every night before I went to bed, I'd probably have great sleep. I don't know, but it gets really, really relaxing. And then you knock out, and some people have dreams. I know I had a dream when I got choked out the last time, which was probably about a year ago. I had a dream that I was walking home from Jiu-Jitsu, and then I came to, and I realized I was still at Jiu-Jitsu. But basically how I got choked out the last time, just so that you guys know what happened. Oh, and then once you wake up, Most people are pretty good. Like, you gotta kind of figure out where you are again. And most people are pretty good, though. But basically, the last time that I got choked out, I was sitting up in the guy's guard. The guy choked me out with, he kind of muscled through the choke, and I thought that I could escape it. And it just came on really fast because he really muscled through the choke. And I went out, right? And then I looked around. Like, I went out, I had that dream that I was walking home, and then I opened my eyes, and like I sat there for a second, and I was like, oh my gosh, how long have I been sitting here? You know, that's what I thought in my head. I was like, I felt like I was sitting down for like 10 minutes. I was like, holy crap, people are gonna think I'm weird. They're gonna be like, oh, yo, he got choked out, dang. But I looked at the dude, and he's like, oh, good roll, buddy. And he, like, you know, gave me daps or whatever, gave me a little fist bump, and then I got up, and I was like, oh, yeah, good roll. And I went over and walked back to my spot or whatever. And then after class, I approached the guy, and I was like, hey, man, what happened exactly? Did I go out, or what exactly happened? And he said, you went out when I was choking you? And I was like, yeah, I had a dream that I was walking home. And he's like, that's crazy. Apparently what had happened was he choked me out. I was still sitting up. My eyes were open and everything, but I was unconscious for like a split second, apparently. He said I only sat there, like, whereas I felt like I sat there for like at least 5 minutes, he said that I only sat there for about 3 seconds, and then I got up and I was fine. And he said he looked at me and my eyes kind of blinked, and he said it almost looked like my system's like rebooted, like I restarted, like my brain like restarted or something, because like he said I sat there and had a blank stare, and then I like blinked my eyes, and then I came to, and it was just a really funny thing, really crazy experience, getting choked out. And I mean, Covert Flow makes fun of me, and so do some other people, because I'm the only person that they know who's gotten choked out and still was in a dominant kind of position, and my eyes never closed or anything like that, which is pretty funny. So I got choked out and still looked like I was awesome. But that's basically what happened. That's kind of what it's like to be choked out. And I just felt like telling you guys that story. And Covert Flow should tell you a story of when he got choked out, because when he got choked out, he woke up and tried to like mop the floors with his hands. It was hilarious. Anyways, you guys, that's all for the video. This video went way over the time limit, so I'm adding another video in here, maybe some Battlefield or something. But either way, I hope you guys enjoy the gameplay. Let's hit 150 likes for this commentary. If you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe. And I love you guys, and I am over and out.